All right, a big day today, and we have a very big team covering the Election Day, I don't want to say festivities, but it will be festivities for some. Two members of our team here this morning, Ted Nesi and Tim White. Let's start with Ted and talk about some of the local races we'll be watching.
Well, nothing stands bigger, Patrick, than Speaker Mattiello, the top Democrat in the House of Representatives in Rhode Island, arguably the most powerful politician in the state. He is in a very tough re-election fight against Stephen Frias, the Republican National Committee man. You know, while most districts in Rhode Island do go Democratic, that's actually one of the most Republican-friendly districts in the state, even though Mattiello, a Democrat, is representing it. And he's been in a tough race all year. So if he loses tonight, not only obviously does it change the representative for that part of Cranston, but it will set off a massive scramble for power at the State House to decide who's the new king of the hill there in the House. And that would just be nuts. So we're all watching that very closely.
And the other race in Cranston, pretty interesting. Alan Fung, Mike Seepy running for mayor there. That's one to watch.
Let's talk about voter turnout. What do you expect?
Well, you know, I talked to our Eyewitness News political analyst, Joe Fleming. It's a presidential year, so we're going to see a higher voter turnout. You know, he suspects in the low 60%, which will be around 450,000 voters. One thing I'll be tracking is how well Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump does in Rhode Island, and specifically in certain communities within the state. Donald Trump, Rhode Island was very friendly to Donald Trump during the presidential primary. I don't think anyone expects that he'll win Rhode Island. The last Republican to win here was Ronald Reagan, 1984. So while we don't expect that, he might do well here. So we want to see which communities he stands out.
Jack Reed might have a big stake in this election, depending how things turn out nationwide, right, in these Senate races.
Yeah, this is something we'll be tracking throughout the evening tonight, Patrick. You know, which party controls the U.S. Senate? It's on a knife's edge there between the Democrats and Republicans. If the Democrats win control of the U.S. Senate, Jack Reed, Rhode Island's longtime U.S. Senator, is expected to become chairman of the Senate Armed Services Committee. That is one of the most powerful jobs in the Congress. Control or strong influence over $500 billion a year in military spending. Certainly give him all the more ability to look out for Quonset, for the Newport Navy base, things like that, and a ton of influence over foreign policy. So that would be a big promotion for Jack Reed, but he only gets it if the Democrats win.
Final question, Tim, about Governor Raimondo. If Hillary Clinton were to win today, is there going to be a role presented to her down in Washington? And what do you think she would do if asked?
Well, I did ask her that, as a matter of fact, and so you got to take her word for it. She said she has no interest in leaving her current position of governor and taking any position with, if Hillary Clinton wins today, with President Clinton, even if it's as high up as, say, Secretary of Treasury or something like that. She said that she's here to serve Rhode Island. Of course, you know, she's going to say that, so when push comes to shove, we'll see, but that's what she said.
All right, guys, thank you very much, and we're looking forward to your coverage tonight.